Hey, blissful beginnings, you beautiful bastards out there. Yeah, I just want to say something that's really, really abstract, out the box, strange, with a dash of peculiar all up in it. But I just want to say this, man. I just gotta let this off of my chest. Yo, I feel like I'm from the future. It's alright. I'm not alone. I brought a whole gang with me. I mean, not that I'm the leader of the future, but I definitely feel like I'm from there. Because in the present, there's a lot of things that exist that I'm like, yo, this is from the past, though. This is not where we're at right now. But just by looking around and seeing that this is what's happening, I can see that this is where we're at right now. But it feels like it's the past. It feels like we ain't caught up to what it's supposed to be yet. So it's like, where the fuck do I get my reference of where it's supposed to be? Why the fuck do I feel like, nah, y'all still in the past though. In fact, y'all move even further in the past because you're so you're clinging to this past. Motherfuckers is clinging to the bones of a dying earth. And they're doing it presently. But I feel like I'm at least consciously in the future, almost. Alright, peep what I'm saying. This is what the fuck I'm saying. I'm talking about the state of the world. And of course the world is in the past in a lot of categories, man. It's only starting to catch up in certain departments. But like, yo, it's 2019 right now, right? Yo, let's just take it back. Let's say there was someone in front of me. It was like, yo, buddy, I got a time machine. Let's go. And I'm like, all right, so where are we going? They're like, oh, I don't know, 150 years in the past? Let's go 150 years in the past. Oh, okay, so you're telling me if I hop in this time machine, where I land up in, I'm going to be from the future. And I'm going into the past. Right? This is what you're telling me, imaginary time traveler? Yeah, okay, cool. Bet. Let's go into that machine. Woo! Now here I am. I'm in this time machine. I've been taken back 150 years. I've landed in a setting that I feel is a little behind the times. And I go around. I'm on a fucking plantation. That's right, y'all. You had to see this one coming. If you didn't, focus. You'll be able to catch up with me. So I'm on a plantation. And we got all these fucking white people out here, slave owners, happy and living life. And they're like, man, look at this beautiful outfit I got, man. And I'm looking at the outfit, I'm like, yo, that's a snazzy outfit right there, bro. I really like that outfit. It's nice. And the guy's like, yeah. Feel it, man. Feel this texture. Ain't it beautiful? Now we'll feel the texture and it is soft. And it is not like the clothing of today that is all machine made. This is back in the day, man. They put some care, some effort. It feels different. I'm feeling this cloth. I'm like, man, this is some good cloth. This is a nice outfit. This is some great cloth. Good job. And they're like, yeah, it didn't take nothing, man. It only took the slaves a couple days. In fact, no, quick, man. I've got these guys working hard. It only took them a couple hours to accumulate all of the cotton. So that way, Margaret over here could sew up some hot shit for me. And I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. Cool. Margaret, you're doing excellent job sewing. You are a seamstress beyond those I've ever seen. Excellent work. You know what? Cotton, let me praise the magical plant in which you came from for your beauty, your fineness, your softness, which bathes me as I wear it like I am a god stepping out of the finest shower of my life. And it's just beautiful cotton, beautiful Margaret. Hey, slave owner, you know what? You got great taste, beautiful taste, right? We got beauty all over the place. But there's all this invisible fucking shit that's going on that these fucking white people who own slaves are not seeing because they're too busy focused on the end product of their beautiful fucking outfits, for example, of course. And I'm here like, hey, I'm not hating on these outfits, brother. Like, listen, you got swag, brother. Everything is okie dokes. How about we not be dickheads about getting this beautiful outfit? How about we get this beautiful outfit without being a dickhead in the process and normalizing being a dickhead, and then afterwards pretending like nobody was a dickhead. Dog, like that's a very futuristic mentality to have if I was thrown back 150 years ago. Right? I can appreciate the cotton. I can appreciate its softness. Thank the divine entities that have graced us with such beautiful, beautiful life on this planet. But yo, there's some fucked up shit going on here, bro. Ain't Margaret's fault. Ain't Whitey McJohnson's fault. But dog, we need to be collective and look at what the fuck is going on. Let's stop looking at the finish line of these products and let's look at the whole fucking thing. Yo, if people are making mad money off of betting on races, right? This is a different example. Please forgive me. If people are making money betting on the races, the horses, the whatever, but in order to train for these races, for people to make this profit off of, motherfuckers is tortured and beat all day while they train, and they're treated like subhuman assholes, and they're treated like pieces of shit. Just so they can fucking race. Just so they can fucking win this race. Just so some fucking rich guys can get richer. Obviously, there's a problem with the system. And the rich guys getting richer don't give a fuck. Because they're all on the benefit. They live on the finish line. They don't give a fuck about the race. Much less the treacherous, torturous training that it takes to be in this race. These motherfuckers simply benefit from the race. In the same way that if I was going back 150 years and I got fucking Whitey McJohnson, how he benefits from the race, but has a blind eye towards everything that leads up to his fucking benefit. That's what we are today, people. That's right, 2019. And I'm not, by no means, am I condoning family dinners where we get up together. Things like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, let my heart dissect Thanksgiving real quick. Because there's a difference between the heart dissecting shit and the facts dissecting shit. Those are two different things. What they do is they get your heart and your feelings and your emotions, and they will inject what you feel into a big ball of bullshit, so that way your emotions are pushing their propaganda. Let's take it back to the slavery, right? Let's take it back to the example. 150 years ago, fucking cotton. Yeah, the appreciation that you have for the way this cotton shirt makes you feel. Oh, I love the way this makes me feel. They will pour that emotion of the appreciation, the gratitude, the humbleness you feel, oh, I love this. Is so good. The grateful, just the feeling of appreciation that you have towards this cotton. They will use that emotion, grabbing some momentum, throwing some facts, like, oh yeah, we don't have enough workers to generate this profit. This feeling that you have, this thing that you hold dear, I'm gonna take this feeling and build up the feeling with a bunch of facts of slavery, and how in order to have this feeling, we need fuck shit to go with the feeling. Propaganda. And they will say, oh my God, we don't have enough, you know what? We don't have enough workers to give you that lovely feeling. You know that feeling when you get that shirt on? Oh, God, that shirt that you fucking love. Yeah, unless we enslave a bunch of people, you'll never be able to have it. Which gets these fucking indoctrinated, sheeple-ass sleep people to be like, oh wow, you know what? You're making a lot of sense here. We need to have slavery. If not, all these black people are gonna overrun the world. Then what happens to me and my fucking shirts? That's what they do, yo. They get your emotions and they mold them and they manipulate them and they make them into whatever benefits their agenda and cause. Do not fucking fall for no bullshit. Use your own mind, okay? Don't use your mind and attach it to the facts that they've given you and run purely off of facts without putting the heart into it. Because your heart will fight these facts because these facts are fucking cruel. These facts that they're giving you are not facts as in truth, but they are statements that you have decided to trust. Instead of trusting your heart. Instead of trusting your heart when you would step on the plantation and look around and see all these motherfuckers out here slaving away, you know, without being told any written word, spoken gibberish, anything, you know the truth of looking at that situation where you'd be like, yo, this ain't right though. You know, your heart knows. Your heart don't need to be told dick. Your heart knows. Your mind is a program. And so if it's been programmed, it's going to run that program. Don't fall for it, bro. Because let me tell you, this is what they're doing today. Look at Thanksgiving. They want us to be grateful for having family and love and appreciating each other. Yo, I've lost family members. So I can definitely love and appreciate the idea of congregating with the family members that I still love. Or should I say that I still have, that I do love, that can still share space and time with us and just, you know, share my appreciation for them, my gratitude. I want to be able to be in a group of people who I love and celebrate that we're still here. I love that. I love the feeling of just togetherness, connectivity between people, especially if you don't get up that often. You know, these holidays, the reason they're so, the reason they're such a big part of our culture is because it brings us together, because normally we're far apart. We're all doing our own thing, and then we have these grand momentous moments where we could come together. It's like we're all just drops in the ocean. But then these holidays get us to come together and form a wave where we can just appreciate each other and just, you know, we can go back into our life again. And that idea on a heart-based reality is beautiful. But it's the bullshit that they sprinkle in with that idea. Thanksgiving, all the holidays, all the family gathering holidays. What do? They pick a food for it to be centered around. Thanksgiving, turkeys. Why turkeys for Thanksgiving? Is November the time where turkeys are just running rampant? No, man. That was the formula that they've given to us, that we've been running in our program since. Yo, we're celebrating our family while eating plates, bowls, table loads of creatures that were created and bred as a family to be destroyed and tortured, by the way. It's not like they're just killed, yo. There are too many videos. You can't unsee after you've seen only a handful. You cannot unsee what they do to these animals. But that's all the invisible shit. That's all the slavery. That everyone's just like, oh, but this cotton shirt is so good. And it's like, oh, but this feeling, this family gathering is just so amazing. And it is amazing. But how about we not have the foundation of something so beautiful built on bullshit, propaganda, torture, slavery, moral-less beings? It turns us into monsters and then sprinkles it with how loving we can be. It's like, oh, ignore the fact that you guys are being monsters because you're programmed to be monsters, so we're not going to highlight the monstrous part of the normal thing. All the monstrous parts are behind the scenes. The normal shit we celebrate. Family, hugs, dinners, laughs. Oh, ripping apart that flesh. All of this stuff is what we have been focusing on. And listen, there's nothing wrong with gathering with family, with people that you love, and sharing a tasty meal. A good meal brings life. It uses love. And it fills you with light and amazingness. But yo, the foundation that all of this is built on, we are not checking, we are not changing, we're not checking ourselves and questioning, yo, do I really want to do this though? Do I really want to destroy fucking lives, countless lives, to celebrate my own family? And then you may be like, wait a second, hold on, what, you can't celebrate? Motherfucker, you don't have to destroy anything to celebrate. That's what you don't get. You don't have to destroy, you don't have to enslave a fucking entire population just to get your cotton shirts. There's ways around it. This is the formula we've been given, but it's bullshit. We don't have to keep feeding this formula. We can snap out of it and be like, oh shit, well I like this, but this is bullshit. Let's just figure something out, yo. Shout outs to the vegans, because vegans are people who are willing to sacrifice something that they do that is convenient on a daily basis, multiple times a day, to be like, yo, listen, the old ways are bullshit and I need to be on some different shit. And it's hard, man. There's not vegan restaurants everywhere. There's not, you go to the store, yo, it's hard. It's difficult in this society. But we're changing the present by removing the slavery. Ain't nothing wrong with cotton shirts. Let's just stop enslaving nations to get them. Okay? We don't need that. We're beyond that. Yo, if you don't realize that that's not even a necessity at this point. It's just a habit to keep feeding the bullshit, the self-destructive collective consciousness that we have. The sleepy collective consciousness. Which, by the way, we have been lulled to sleep intentionally over hundreds, more than likely thousands of years, that had got us to this point in which we're almost completely behaving unconsciously. And everything is just our subconscious and all the programming that has been put onto us for generations that is just running off of momentum because nobody's stopping all of that shit to be like, wait, hold on, let me think about this. Let me think about this. People are so busy hooked up on their beliefs, bacon, and things of that nature where we are just running on autopilot on the commercials. And we are becoming commercials. We are not becoming spirits interjecting with the thought patterning. Listen, our thoughts are patterns. They're going to keep going no matter what. The thoughts ain't you. The fact that you can observe the thoughts. You can take certain thoughts and run with them. The fact that you can take certain thoughts and be like, this is a terrible idea. The fact that you can observe all of this activity. You are not the activity. You are the choice being made as to which activity you are going to participate in. Okay, it's 2019. Victim mentality is out the door. Victim mentality is even older than slavery. So we are throwing all these old notions behind us. This new paradigm, okay? We from the future, baby. So, as somebody from the future, and I don't just mean vegans, okay? I know this is easy to interpret this as such, as that's the only example I've given. But my point is, people like me, we're trying to reconnect each other. If you are heart-centered, if you can see from your heart, you're from the future. Because this present reality is just building momentum of the past, which is all head-based, head-centered thinking. You know, the head is me, ego. The head is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get out and I'm going to do this. While the heart is, yo, what can we do? The head is like, fuck you, I'm getting my cotton shirt. While the heart is like, how can we all have cotton together? How can we do this together? Let's be a team. The heart is the team. That's why this is what we're coming to. The future is all heart-based shit. The past is head-based shit. So wherever you are, it's about balance. So be somewhere. Be able to look at your habits. Head-based, heart-based. Be able to, I want you guys to be able to think with your heart. All right? Where you can look at what's going on and empathize. Don't look at something in a heartless way. Where you're just looking at the facts and the logic, the logistic of it and how it benefits you and your contribution. Yeah, I was telling somebody, I was just driving and I was like, yo, I hate driving behind motorcycles just because, yo, if you hit somebody on a motorcycle, there's a good chance they are done for. They're dead. I don't want to be killing nobody by accident. Not even if it's me. What if I'm in the car, someone bumps into me from behind, and then my car, and I get the guy in front? I killed a motorcyclist. I don't want to do that shit, man. Because, you know, they're more fragile on the road as opposed to having this big armored car around you. And I was just saying casually, I'm not fucking really worried about this. I was just conversing with some children, man. I love these kids. Just want to have a talk with them. And then they go, well, you wouldn't have killed him. Technically, it would have been the guy behind you. And I'm like, yo, but the guy's dead. The point is he's dead. Stop trying to logically, factually be like, well, technically, you didn't do it. I'm not talking about the analysis of what happened. I'm talking about the feeling of, oh shit, it's easy to kill this guy. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I want to make sure this guy just don't die. So I'm speaking heart-based, while they're speaking head-based. Like, oh, factually speaking, you would not have been charged for murder. It would have been the man behind. I'm not talking about court, bro. I'm not talking about these facts. I'm not talking about logic. I'm not writing an essay on this shit, man. I'm just expressing truth, which comes from the heart, because the head will distort the truth for logically what adds up. The heart just lives in reality in the present moment of what's going around. Yo, if that shit happened, my heart would be fucked up because I'd be like, oh shit, this guy just got, oh shit, I fucking heard this guy. And then secondly, oh shit, my fucking car. And then thirdly, it's going to be all these things. It's not going to be in my head. I'm not going to go into lawyer mode first up and shut my heart out and be like, this is my fault. It's okay. I'm protected. I'm not a fucking robot, dog. I just cannot be that way. And people don't realize that there's A huge difference. Yeah, I can see somebody, and if they are head-centered with very little heart action, I know everything they're going to do. Because I know what it's like when you come from that perspective. Because that's where I came from before all this. That's why I am so embracing of this. Because I already know this. I already know what it's like to be head-centered. My ego used to be crazy huge. Here's a surprise for you. It's every typical douchebag white guy you've ever met. The ones who treat you like they're better than you, though there's no reason for them to act that way. They just kind of have this uppity attitude. Yeah, that's what it's like when you're super ego. That's what I used to be like. Ah, forgive me. Forgive the amount of sarcasm I used to fucking dive into. I used to be in the ocean of fucking douchebaggery. Because I could justify it all. If you can logically justify something, then it takes your heart out the equation. And you're going to be a fucking douche. And not realize it because, hey, listen, what I'm saying makes sense. What I'm saying makes sense. Yeah, but your heart's like, yo, but dog, look what you're doing, though. But look what you're doing. You're not looking at what you're doing because you're looking at I have a right to say this. Look, here's all the reasons why I'm correct in saying this. Here's my list of why I should say this. Here's my reasoning why I'm going to ruin lives right now. Well, the heart's like, oh, but I'm watching these lives being ruined. And you're just mechanically... Anyway, this video is getting long, man. I'm fucking just going on at this point. Let me just reiterate. Yo, if you know that this present reality ain't what it's supposed to be, then you are here from the future. And we are here to change this present reality. To make it what we remember it like. Because we're from the future, so we know what it's supposed to be like. So we're only here to be a transitional guide. Come walk with me into the future, folks. Let's walk into the future. Because this past shit, I don't know what y'all clinging to. Because you're going to realize as soon as you look at your hands at what you've been clinging to, there is nothing there. You will let go of these ideas. You will have nothing left to grab onto. And with nothing to analyze, you will be present in your heart. And then you will be able to create the future. Because you cannot create the future from the past. You must create the future from the present. So join me, will you? And in the present, we're going to make the future so bright, man. So bright. Get your shades now. In fact, don't even. Get your practicing of the sun gazing now. So that way when it's so bright, it ain't gonna blow your fucking mind. I love y'all though. Real talk. See y'all soon.